and welcome to TheMan Games. In this video today I'm going to be showing you where to find some of the hidden Ruthless Aggression stars on the community creations. If you're new watching TheMan Games, make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you're clicking that thumbs up button and drop us a comment down below and let us know which creation you thought was the best today. So the first hidden creation that we have found is this creation of Rico. And the true creator of this is 2000 WWE Diva, hashtag 24318. And to find this creation of Rico, use the hashtags Miss Jackie, Rico, or 2000 WWE Diva. So yeah, really cool creation here to start the day off with. I was a really big Rico fan back in the day. I thought he was really cool and very underrated. So yeah, you get two different versions here of him, obviously. Face paint wise, it looks really cool. Attire wise, it looks awesome as well. So yeah, first one we're looking at today, we have this Rico. And next up we have Paul London. And as you can see, you get two different versions here. You get a blue and a black version. And the true creator of this is Extreme J, hashtag 82787. And to find this Paul London, use the hashtags Paul London, Brian Kendrick, or Ruthless Aggression. So someone else who I thought was a very underrated, Paul London. And yeah, you get two really cool versions here. I would say this black version would be my favourite out of the two. So yeah, another cool hidden Ruthless Aggression star here that you need to download. And next up we have this creation of Nidia. And the true creator of this is Go-Getter, hashtag 46947. And to find this creation of Nidia, use the hashtags BJohnsonJohnson, Nidia, or Diva. So yeah, really cool creation here of Nidia here. This is obviously based on her time with Jamie Noble. Nidia as well, someone else who was a little bit, underrated. She had a good run with Jamie Noble, but they didn't really let her do anything by herself, unfortunately. But yeah, do really like this creation of Nidia. I think it's another one that is really good in the sense where facially wise it's great, hair wise, attire wise, an all-rounder here. So yeah, make sure you're giving this Nidia a download. And next up we have this creation of Billy Kidman. And the true creator of this is Ruthless Caws, hashtag 64886. And to find this creation of Billy Kidman, use the hashtags Billy Kidman, Ruthless Caws, or Ruthless Aggression. So yeah, two really cool creations there of Billy Kidman. And this is facially wise, this Billy Kidman is really cool also. And attire wise it is really good as well. I was a really big Billy Kidman fan. Someone else who I think was really underrated. He didn't really get a good... He got like a little good run in WWE, but not a massive one. I would have loved to see him get a really good run with that Cruiserweight Championship. I know he did have it, but maybe a better run. But yeah, Billy Kidman here. And next up we have this Chuck Palumbo. So this version of Chuck Palumbo was probably at the back end of the Ruthless Aggression in my opinion. But he was at the beginning, just in a different character when he was with Billy and Chuck. But yeah, I think this is probably the best version of Chuck Palumbo we ever did see. And the true creator of this is Tiber0099, hashtag 13625. And to find this creation, use the hashtags Tiber0099, Chuck Palumbo, or 2008. So yeah, really cool creation here of Chuck Palumbo. It looks absolutely awesome, especially with the the biker entrance. Always a good look. Another all-round creation here. Facially wise it is great. The bandana, the gloves. It's another one that is the total package creation that we are looking at on the channel today. One that you're definitely going to want to download if you are a Chuck Palumbo fan. And next up we have Mr. Kennedy. And the true creator of this is Forsaken, hashtag 56976. And to find this creation of Mr. Kennedy, use the hashtags Forsaken710, Mr. Kennedy, or Anderson. So, creation wise, I think the look is really good in the sense of the attire and the shirt. Hair and facial wise, I think it could be slightly better in my opinion, but this is definitely the best one that I did come across. There isn't many, that is why it's a hidden one. There might only be 4 or 5 different ones, and the other ones weren't really very good at all, so that is why I settled on this one here. It is okay, it's decent, but it's probably not on the same level as some of the other creations that we are looking at today, but still definitely worth a download. And next up we have this Sean O'Hare. And this is once again another creation from Tiber0099, hashtag 13625, and to find it use the hashtags Tiber0099, Sean O'Hare, or 2003. So Sean O'Hare, therefore, right at the beginning of the Ruthless Aggression era, and someone that had a really unique look, and I think he could have gone far in WWE if, you know, he'd had the right, if WWE had treated him and used him correctly, you know, because he's got a unique look, and the true creator there has definitely matched that, because, you know, the facial feature wise, his hair, his attire, the tattoos, he looks another all-round great creation here of this Sean O'Haire, a really unique one, and I think this might be the only Sean O'Haire on the community creation, so yeah, this is definitely a hidden one that you're going to want to find here today. And next up we have this creation of Tomka, and the true creator of this is purple, hashtag 46124, and to find this creation of Tomka, use the hashtags Tyson Tomka, Tomka, or TNA. So another great creation here. You know, facial features is great, the facial look is great, his tattoos are awesome, and you know, they've got the attire right as well. Another great creation here, another all-rounder that is brilliant, that you want to download. And next up we have Muhammad Hassan, and the true creator of this is Forsaken, hashtag 56976, and to find this creation, use the hashtags Muhammad Hassan, Davari, or Forsaken 710. So really cool creation here. They've done an amazing job, the true creators of this, because the attire is brilliant, facially wise, headgear wise, tattoo wise. Really cool creation here, this Muhammad Hassan. So yeah, another all round great creation here that you need to download. And next up we have this creation of Kid Cash, and the true creator of this is Extreme J, hashtag 82787, and to find this creation of Kid Cash, use the hashtags Kid Cash, Ruthless Aggression, or ECW. So Kid Cash, yeah, he was part of the Ruthless Aggression era. He didn't really have a massive amount of time on TV in this era, in my opinion, but no, he was definitely there, and this is definitely the best Kid Cash on the community creations. There isn't many, but to me this is the best one that is there. The attire that he's got on is great, the true creator has matched the tattoos, and they tried to do the best facially and hair wise, which I think facially wise is great, maybe hair wise could be slightly better maybe, but you know, that's maybe me just being slightly picky. But yeah, great creation of Kid Cash, one that you need to check out. And next up we have this creation of Renee Dpri, and the true creator of this is Nets World, hashtag 31196, and to find this creation of Renee Dpri, use the hashtags Renee Dpri, La Resistance, or Cafe de Renee. So Renee Dpri, this, you know, you get two different versions, you know, they're completely different. One is his early time in the Ruthless Aggression era, the one that's on the left, and then the other on the right will be when he moved over to, I think, really like this slightly on Raw, or maybe I think he had a little brief run in ECW where he looked like this maybe. But no, the true creator of this has done an amazing job with this Renee Dpri. You know, they've put a lot of hard work into it, and I think it is really good. Renee Dpri, when he first hit the scene on SmackDown, I thought he was going to be a major star. You know, he feuded with John Cena straight away. He had his little, was it called the Cafe de Renee? I can't remember what it was called. He had the dog Fifi that came down to the ring with him. You know, he had a unique look, and I thought he was going to be a big star, but unfortunately it didn't really go that way. But yeah, definitely worth a download, this Renee Dpri. And next up we've got this creation of Maven, and the true creator of this is GP Adult, hashtag 35852, and to find this creation of Maven, use the hashtags Ruthless Aggression and Maven. So another cool creation here of Maven. You know, facially wise, stature wise, he looks really good, and the attire is good also. I recently listened to Maven on Chris Van Vliet's podcast, and it was a really fun one. Definitely worth a listen if you guys, you know, are a subscriber to Chris Van Vliet and you've not listened to it. I definitely recommend doing so. So yeah, Maven here. And then the last one we are looking at today is my personal favourite out of these creations, and it is Mordecai. And the true creator of this is Dapper Follower DE, hashtag 85481, and to find this creation, use the hashtags Kevin or Mordecai. So my favourite creation that we're looking at today in this video, really cool. It hits all the it ticks all the boxes in my opinion. You know, it is hair wise, attire wise, facial hair wise, you know, it is definitely like this Mordecai should be. When Mordecai debuted in WWE, I was definitely behind it and wanting to know, you know, what was going to go on and what they were going to do with this new character. But unfortunately, it didn't really happen. I remember when he debuted at Judgment Day, all my friends at school wanted to watch the pay-per-view to, you know, to see what he was like and what he did. And you know, I think given the right people behind him, maybe he could have been something special, but unfortunately it just didn't work out. Probably one of WWE's what ifs, I suppose you could say, but I would really like to see Mordecai get a really good big push. And there you have it. So now you have seen where to find some of the hidden Ruthless Aggression stars. So what was your favourite? Let me know in the comments down below. If you were a new watcher to TheMan Games and you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel. If you already have subscribed, make sure you've got those notifications turned on, and then you'll know when our next video goes up on the channel. You can find us on social media. There will be links in the description below. There is also a link to become a member and a link to sign up to our newsletter. So thank you very much for watching and supporting TheMan Games today, and we will see you on the next video.